Hi, Barry Cross. Welcome back to my channel. In today's how to make thumbnails for free in 2021 video, I'm going to show you how to do YouTube thumbnails quick and easy. So it's a software that's free to use. There'll be a link in the description below this video where you can install the software totally for free. I'm going to do a live demo today and just show you how I do a thumbnail. There's lots of different variations of this, but it's just great to get started. It's 100% YouTube approved. The software is called TubeBuddy, and it's been around for a long while now and been used by thousands of creators. And its thumbnails are really important if you want to get more clicks and more views. If you like this kind of video, then click subscribe and ring the bell icon for notifications. I also do videos on how to make money online, website traffic and lead generation, etc. So let's go now into my YouTube studio. And once you've installed TubeBuddy, then what will happen is you'll see in the top right hand corner here a little icon, and that's where you that's where you're going to load the dashboard. So I'm just going to on the previous video, I did all the SEO for this video. So now I'm going to create the thumbnail. So what we do is we go on to create thumbnail on here, TubeBuddy, create a thumbnail. And because I've done some before, you will see some of my previous work in the actual back office of TubeBuddy. But I'm just going to do a very basic one today to give you a nice overview. And I'm going to start with a solid color. And then what it does, it then takes you onto, so you'll see across here, step one is the background, and it takes you into your color palette over here. What I recommend you do is, you can maybe do this in the software somewhere, I haven't found it yet, but I will see if there's this functionality in there. What I recommend you do is you make a little list of all the different codes for the different colors you use on a regular basis as well. So what I'm going to do is for this background color, I'm just going to go in the top left hand corner here, and I'm just going to choose a nice white background. I'm going to click on continue, and that brings on to what we call the layers. And you'll see here you've got text, you've got image, you've got shape, you've got emoji, you've got a frame, you've got different templates. So select an object type above to add a layer, or click continue below to skip. So what we're going to do, we're going to add an image. So I've previously uploaded my image into TubeBuddy, and I'm sort of following a theme where it's just a drag and drop. So I'm putting my cursor on there, I'm dragging it across to the right hand corner, and you'll see I just put my cursor on one of the little blue squares on the outside. I'm going to drag that, and you can drag and drop it anywhere you want to do. And then what we're going to do there is I'm going to click off there, and I've got my image in the corner. And then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go into Emoji, and because my video is all about the fastest growing multi-level marketing opportunity, it brings up all your different emojis here, so you can click on any of your different categories. You've got a recently used, it's just like using it on your phone or using it on your tablet. Very user friendly. I'm going to click on the rocket because it's a fast growing network marketing company, and I'm just going to drag down, really user friendly. You can't break anything, you just want to install the software and just have a little play around with it, and you can have a lot of fun with this. Really quick and easy. So just even that out there, and that's that. Now I'm going to put a border around my picture, the rocket, and I'm going to frame the whole thumbnail. So these shapes here, when you click on shape, you've got your color palette here, you've got your shapes, This one is a border shape, so we're going to click on there and just click again. Now, when I mentioned before about using colors, if you haven't already got a template, you'll see here a code here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into my previous ones that I've used before, and I'm going to go with green. So I just copy and paste the previous code that I've used before, and it sort of keeps it uniformed. It keeps it nice and tidy by using the same ones all the time. And as soon as I copy and paste over there, it brings up a green that I've used in one of my previous videos. So all you do is go on to choose, and then we're going to put a nice little frame. I'm going to drag it over here, and you can see really just how simple and easy it is to use. Drag and drop, drag and drop. I'm going to put a frame around there, and then we're going to just click out of there, and we're going to get the same shape again, and we're going to put a nice frame around the rocket. So it's kept the same color again for me, so it remembers all the if you're using the same using your same shapes, it stores all the same colors in there for you. And oops, bear with me. So you see sometimes these things happen. You've got to just drag it back in. Let's move the rocket. Can't break anything. Tap out of there, tap in the frame again, and then drag and get that nice and level there, and drag it down here. And now I'm going to put a nice click out of there, and I'm going to put a nice frame all the way around. You can use these frames in here if you want to do so. You've got different frames here. I'll quickly show you those. You've got a range of different frames here if you want to use these. Put the cursor on there. Sometimes there are some okay, can't find exactly where. There should be a little cursor, a little slidey option should come down there. It's not working today, so I'm just going to go back onto my there's lots of options for different shapes in there. I'm going to go back into this one, and I'm going to put a nice uniform frame all around my thumbnail. I'm going to drag that up to there, drag this down here, and then what we're going to do next is we're going to add some text and some wordage. So you can see really friendly, really user friendly, beginner friendly. You can't break anything. And I'm going to just click in there. I'm going to slide that around till it looks somewhat even around the frame, nice and even at the sides. Lovely. And now let's put some wordage in. So we're going to click on text. You've got lots of different fonts here. So if you've got a choice, click the down arrows. You can either upload your own font, or you've got a choice of different fonts here. I tend to use a lot of the same ones. You've got different font sizes as well. So you've got everything from extra large, triple XL, right down to extra small. So you've got different size fonts, and again your color palette here, and little things you can put a little border around them. And you can underline, you can bold, you can centralize, you can left side, you can right side. Really, all this sort of WYSIWYG little tools that you've got when you have when you're doing an email. So let's put some text in here. Let's click on text, click in the box there, and we're going to delete that current text that's in there. And all you do is, I'm going to put caps lock on this, and I'm going to put free to join, because my daily choice, the network marketing company that I'm with, is free to join. And I'm going to put my green code back in there, Control V, and then again what that does, we just click add layer, and you'll see, okay, so we're extra large, that's too big. All you do is go back into here. I think mediums probably be about right. All you need to do then is drag it around. Actually, I'm going to change that. Bear with me again. So you can, if you make a mistake, all you do is add to that, we're going to put in here, rather than mess around with different lines and wordage, you can do it all as one. So what are we going to type in here? We are going to type in fastest growing, tab down, MLM opportunity. Tab down again in 2021. So you'll see there that that's a little bit all over the place. So when I click on the central icon there, it brings it all nicely and it centralizes all the wordage. You don't have to mess about tabbing around. All you're going to do now is centralize it there, and I'm going to drag it higher here, and I'm going to drag it down here, and there I've got a lovely let's just tab out of there. So, free to join, fastest growing MLM opportunity in 2021. The rocket icon symbolizes the fastest growing. They do say use an image of yourself. If you've got one, you don't have to do that, but you can use any other image. But it's really good for your branding to use to personalize it. TubeBuddy recommends that. And all I'm going to do now is, I'm really happy with that. I'm going to click on continue. Now that would just literally take me a few minutes if I was starting from scratch. When I do some other videos, you'll see that it can actually store, some of your previous work. Now you'll see here why this is going to get more views, because you've got people here that have got no text, no thumbnail text on their actual video thumbnail. Should be a cursor here where you can scroll down, but it's not loading at the moment, I think, because I'm filming a video. So anyway, all you need to do next is there's other functionalities on here: Facebook, Twitter. We're on preview. You can split test. We've got thumbnail tips. You see here, include a close-up of a human face wherever possible. Make sure that your text is large enough to read on a small device. So you see I've got large text there. If someone's reading that on a mobile, then you'll see that that's actually visible on a mobile phone as well as a tablet and a desktop. Now I'm going to go save and publish, and then it says you get a little window here. It says, are you sure you want to publish? I'm going to click OK because I'm really happy with it, and that's just thinking about it, and it's going to publish my thumbnail. And then what I'm going to do next is, I'm not going to do it on here, but for another video, I'm going to show you how to do an end screen, the end of your video, because that's the next step of getting better search engine optimization for your videos. So it's just thinking about it, because I'm filming a video, it's taking longer than usual. What you can do now, you can either download your thumbnail and use it for later and upload it into TubeBuddy for later. But what you've got to do is you've got to press reload, and then any unsaved changes won't be lost. So we're just pressing reload, and we go back into your YouTube studio, and when that loads up, you will see my thumbnail has now changed from what was just before just an image, and that's what they're going to see, and that just looks a lot better than the previous. If we just look at the previous one that I had on here, scroll down. It's not letting me scroll down. Okay. So if you look at the previous one that I had, if it lets me scroll down, okay. I'm not sure now if it's okay. It's not showing the previous ones on there. Not to worry. So you just see, oh, there it is. Look at the previous one that I had, I think, was a graph, which wasn't really very, didn't look very nice. It didn't really have a call to action. It was just a graph of my daily choice and the growth in the company. Whereas now people can actually see what they're going to be clicking on. They can see that my daily choice is free to join. They can see it's a fast growing MLM. They can see that it's current in 2021. And that's the reason why you're going to get more clicks and more views by using thumbnails. So if you've enjoyed the video, please click subscribe and also like the video, so that helps me. Thank you very much for my search engine optimization. And any questions, leave those in the comments. And thanks very much for watching. I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Bye for now.